So what's going on, happy people? How are you guys doing today? It's a beautiful sunny day and we are going to Barbies. So we're approaching the Barbies Bridge here. So I have to pay a couple of bucks here to cross this bridge. I think it's about $2,000. This is motor cars 2200. I think it's 2,000 though, 10 US. Hello, good day. How much for you? 1900? Yeah. Thank you. So we pay like about $9.50 to cross the bridge. Thank you, dear. Yeah, so we're now making our way over the Barbies Bridge. You know, back in the days you gotta wait on that ferry. You gotta wait like an hour, 2 hours to get to that ferry. Now you can just come here 1, 2, 3 and you can cross the bridge for like $9.50. So you have the boys, this is the fishing community here. You have the boys and all the fishing boats and stuff there. As you approach, the men are there fixing their seine, mending their seine, you know, setting their boat up to go out fishing tomorrow or later on this afternoon. So the rails of this bridge are pretty high, so it's hard to really see over. But this is the Barbies Bridge here, y'all. So this is the mouth of the Barbies River there. You can see some ships out there. You can see some parts of the oil rig. You have fishing boats. You know, it's beautiful here, y'all. On this side you can see the Barbies River as well. This takes you down into Kokwani. This river takes you all the way to Kokwani in the interior. Academy there used to be all jungle back in the days. Thanks to this bridge, they established a road there, and I hope they're going to be building some houses there soon, because I haven't been up here in a while, so I don't know if they start any housing projects on either side of this road, but I hope they do. And we also have another roadblock here, police roadblock, you know. So the police are making their impressions on the roadway in Berbice area here. So I hope they establish housing scheme on this road. This here is approaching the Quarantine Road. If I make a right, it's gonna take me down into New Amsterdam. Okay, and I'm gonna be making a left instead. Look, across there is a statue, something I guess to do with Indian arrival. I don't know what that is, but if it's open, we can take a closer look. So there's a park here. I guess it's to commemorate the Indian arrival to Guyana. Yeah, it looks so. Yeah, this was recently built. This is new to me. So we're here on the Quarantine public road. You know, I drive these roads back in early 2000, you know, I used to go all the way to Skelda. I used to carry fuel, transport fuel back in the days. So we are here in number 7 village. Now, this is the longest piece of road, straight road without any turns in Guyana. They call it a 19 road. I don't know how many miles it is, but it is the longest stretch of straight road you can find in Guyana. We used to stop at a place here on this 19 road. A huge guy had a hotel and bar and restaurant. I just can't remember the name, but that was back in '99. We used to have a toll station, guys. I don't know if you guys can remember, on this 19 road, you used to get a toll station, but they broke it out now. It's no longer there. But you used to get to pay toll when you pass this road back, I guess, way back then. But when I started driving this road, the toll station was still there, was visible. But I guess when they fixed the road, they tear it down. That's the building there coming up on the right I'm talking about. It used to be a restaurant and hotel and stuff. I couldn't remember if it's Belvedere, this place name. I'm not certain. But we used to stop here and get me food and, you know, a little drink. Right here. What's the, oh, Future Line. That's the place. The Future Line. We used to hang out here back in in early 2000, man. Future Line. I used to got a friend living by this big dump tree here. This guy used to work at Metro with me back in the days, but he migrated now. I think he's living in either Canada or the US. This house here. Right, I can't remember this guy's name though. Over here. So this yard over here is where the guys usually farm the swamp shrimp. We're now heading into number 10 village, as it says on the sign here. Barbies. There's a lot of Barbican, a lot of people from Berbice who have migrated to the United States or Canada and England, you know. So I guess most of you guys will be happy, or some of you guys might be happy to see what it looks like here in Berbice now. And I'm not seeing too much of signs on the roadways here to tell you the name of the village or villages, but you know what I can remember, I'm going to tell you. Chesney Kilcoy. Yeah, you see some huge buildings going up in this Barbies area. So this is the village of Albion. Now the Albion police station on my right here, and this is the Albion public road. They have the Albion Sugar Estate down this road at the back. Right? On my right here, go down here. I see the signboard says Albion Sugar Estate. This way to Portmorant. Well, Portmorant Estate. Well, I don't know. Portmorant at the back there, Sugar Estate. And then we're entering into the village of Nig. Used to go in Chinese restaurant here, Sumamu. We used to buy a little fried rice from in paper bag, yeah. Something unusual what I noticed in Barbies here, when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you have a choice. You can either get your food in a box, a styrofoam box, or you can get it in a paper bag. It's your choice, whichever one you like. I think the paper bag is better because you get more food. Only a certain amount you can hold in a food box. So I guess we're heading to Portmorant village here. We have the Anamaya Hospital here, Memorial Hospital. This guy, I know this guy here, Anamaya, built this hospital. You know, it's a good thing he did here at Barbies. I think Essequibo needs some private hospital as well, because I don't think they have any there. Oh, this is Hampshire village. We used to go to a bar in the village of Belvedere. place named Belvedere Inn. It's on a back street. Used to get a loud range of cutters there, man. Some of you guys who migrated would definitely know about Belvedere Inn, because guarantee when you come back to Barbies, you're checking out Belvedere or you're gonna Rita Bar in Skeldon. Used to be the two top places to hang out back then. Tongue of Rosal. You have the market and so down here. And you used to got this guy Spreadies. I used to stop at Spreadies and get my fried rice and chicken and other food you want, cake, pastry, whatever. Spreadies is the place, man. He's right at the market. I think the Spreadies guy built a supermarket now. So you have here Circuit Center. Okay, so this is a little market thing here. Rosal. So we're in Rosal here right now. So this is a busy neighborhood. All the shops and stores and supermarkets, hardware, whatever. Banks and stuff, you know, here.
I'm trying to get village use it Tapir.
Skeldon. The Tapirs are in Skeldon. So when we go that side, another day we're gonna do Skeldon and 6th Street Beach and stuff. But for now we're doing this is Rosal tongue here. The market usually be around here. Then you have Port Morant have a market as well too. I think Spreadies is at Port Morant. But this is Rosal, the tongue area. A lot of businesses on both sides of the road. I used to got a friend here, Anita. She Ram's variety store back in the days. I used to work at Metro. They had some connection with Metro. They were like a sub distribution for Metro here in Ram's variety store. Port Morant. Spready. So this here is Port Morant. Anchorville, maybe it's a division of Anchorville here, then Port Morant. We have the Spready supermarket on my right there. Remember that. And then you have the Port Morant market. Today is market day here, Saturday. I remember one night we had a few beers at Future Line, and I was heading to Skeldon actually, and we drank till about 3 o'clock in the morning, me and some friends. We didn't want to book a hotel back then, so we came to this market and we actually slept on the stands. And I can tell you who they were. It was Johnny, Empty, myself, Gandhi, and Troy, my good buddy Troy. We all slept on the stands of Port Morant Market. Early in the morning, the ladies come and wake us up. Uncle, yeah, please get up. We gotta use a stand for sale. And that was the first time I saw so much hassle. There's the market here on my right. That's the first time I saw so much hassle down here. A lot of hassle came out from Tiger Ranch. This here is part of the market here too. And over there is a Spready, the old Spreadies I'm talking about, that you can get your nice fried rice and chicken and your little ice cream and cake and stuff over there.
Excuse me.
So you know, as I told you guys, you gotta live the moments. I can remember we slept on the stand on that market right in front of Spready. English is a beautiful language. It's so many different ways in speaking it. Yeah.
This is Barbies Creole and Barbies Dutch Creole.
Yeah, Barbies Creole is actually mixed with a little bit Dutch because we're neighbor to Suriname. Barbies is neighbor to Suriname, so their Creole is mixed with a little Dutch. The Essequibo Creole is mixed with like Hindustani, Hindi. The Demerara Creole is basically mixed with a little twang. We call it GT twang. Because sometimes you can hear, so one that banos, that means, what going on guys? How are you? So we in Georgetown have a different twang, a different accent, a different patois then. So you know, every neighborhood have a different accent. but it's English, yeah. But you gotta listen very carefully to understand what people are saying. On my right here is the Barbies campus, the university, Kane University campus. So which is good, y'all. The students from Barbies area don't have to go all the way to Georgetown to the University of Guyana at Torkine. They built one here in Barbies to accommodate them. I hope sometime in Essequibo they can build one too. So we're in the Kane village here. This is Clifton. I remember we spent 2 nights by this house over here, this white house here. This is my good friend Ravin. When he got married, this is his grandparents' house. We spent 2 nights there. He married a girl from Barbies, so to make the distance short for the wedding, he got married from his grandparents' house. I think Ravin is in America now. A lot of people migrated from this country, man. A lot of people. I think we have more migrants than actual citizens right now. We have 750,000 citizens in Guyana, and I think we have maybe 1 million out of Guyana that's living out of Guyana, or more than 1 million. This is the village of Bloomfield. This is the village of Letterkenny. So we're getting closer and closer to the Blackbush area. Entering the village of Manchester. So I have a good friend in the village of Friendship, my boy Ramadar, and his lovely wife Asha. I know they're watching my channel as well. I just want to shout out to you. A lot of people migrated, you know, even my family, my entire immediate family relatives migrated. About 35 of them migrated about 5 years ago. Everybody migrated. But I love my country, man. I ain't giving up no mountain. I ain't giving up no tree. I ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one kuras, not a blade of grass. I ain't giving up Guyana for nothing. This is my land, this is where I'm born, this is what I love. Guyana is my country.
Dave Martin?
Yeah, that song was sung by Dave Martin. A man who I met personally to him is Dave Martin. He lives in Guyana right now in Georgetown. Dave Martin and Tradewing. So we are approaching here where the Blackbush road starts from. When you pass this little arch here, this adventure, I think you go down this road here. This is the Blackbush Boulder Road. Alright? Here it takes you into Blackbush. Through there. So let's be holding to the front part. I'm gonna go visit my good friend Ramadar Force, who lives 2 villages away. And that's what I tell you guys, when you're in a neighborhood and you know somebody, go say hello to them. I got my boy Ramadar here, I'm gonna go say hello to him as well. We used to line, when I visit Ramadar, we used to line by this place here. In Canada, they have some branches of this bar to Calypso Hut. Over here used to be the Calypso Hut. We still have the name Calypso Hut. In Canada, in Toronto, we have some Calypso Hut. I went to them guys over there. One of the brothers here, he has that business here. So this is Friendship Village, y'all. I got my good friend here, the contractor man. I just forget his name. Through here is where Ramadar live. So this is my boy Ramadar. We go in and see now. Andy Road is the contractor guy named now. I used to frequent this place, man. By Ramadar is a cash crop farmer, you know, he plants seasoning, celery, shallot, lettuce, sweet pepper. And he would pack bags of this thing and send for me, you know. And he make sure we get the swamp shrimp and thing. Hey Ramadar! What's going on, buddy? How things? Good day, man. I come visit you, man. So that's Ramadar farm over there, y'all. We plant his garden. So guys, this is a closer look of a donkey, y'all. See that? It's a mule that they use in Guyana to pull cart and stuff. Now, this is my Ramadar garden. Hey man, you got some thick leaf carrot over there, you got pepper, fine thyme over there, you got some shallot in now planty, you got some poi bhaji, you got shallot and pepper, and all things at the back there, man. This man plant a lot of things. Man, you own tractor and things for plant up, for fark up the garden there. I think Ramadar is planting rice as well, so this is what a tractor plow look like, yeah, that plows up the land. And a closer look of a tractor. Yes. Man, this is my Ramadar here, man. How things, man? I'm going to see you, buddy. Alright, no problem. Have you got, shut it, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy there. So, alright, yeah, so we gonna line here. This here, y'all, is the village of Friendship, Quarantine Barbies. My friend here, Ramadar. Got a garden here, man. Man farming. A lot of things here. Callaloo. Celery, this is all celery here. Some by Ramadar picking your celery there. Got sweet pepper at the back. Yeah. Callaloo. You know. Got some lime. All different kind of things. So this man picking a bunch of things here for me.
you. Right?
Remember guys, do have a great day, enjoy your day, have fun, do something fun, do one act of kindness. From Friendship Village, we love you and we are
Gone! Bye!